Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. We got our cozy pajamas on. I hope you do too. If you don't, run, go get cozy as you possibly can. That's the vibes for today. Let us know what team you're on and checking in on in the chat, and let us know what you're going to be reading. We will go through some of your comments. Vanessa, what are you going to read tonight?
So I just finished a book today, and I wanted something kind of short because this is a plug for tomorrow and Friday. I'm doing Divine Rivals sprints because Ruthless Vows is coming out on Tuesday, so I'm like rereading it. But I am reading, I don't know if you can see this, Mistletoe by
Cute.
Kimberly Lemming.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's literally like super short.
I'm guessing it's festive by the title, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only 50 pages, so I'll probably finish it rather quickly.
Nice.
They're at a winter festival. That's what's going on.
You know how I always say, like, if I'm on a reading sprint, I feel like I have to like do exactly that thing. And so I'm not going to read a Reindeer Readthon book in the beginning, but I am going to in the end. But I'm finishing up my buddy read for Ninth House, and like I'm supposed to have this book done today. So I'm starting with that. And then when we finish, we'll get to Blood and Ash, which is my Reindeer Readathon read.
Very cool.
So that's my plan.
I will likely switch over to my big 600-page book after finishing this.
We're going to need to. Those long ones are going to take some time. But I think, I don't know how your holidays go, but I sit at like my in-laws' house. We stay with them. Like I help with like the like cooking and cleaning a bit, but for the most part, like we kind of get like pre-made stuff and like we're all really chill. Like I don't know, like everyone sleeps in. There's nothing like too crazy going on. Some people will like go work out. Like I don't know. I've got time to read.
Yeah, we just do like Christmas Eve, and it's, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. And then we decided Christmas Day to just stay home.
Nice.
So I'll be here.
Nice. No, it's nice to do, I don't know, like do things your own way and figure out what that looks like. My fiance's family is like a family of 4 boys, so it's super chill. They're all adults now, and like there's not like any little kids or anything like that. So it's super quiet and just like calm. But yeah, no, we just like go hang out with them. It's super fun. Hi, Victoria. Welcome into the stream.
Woo!
We've got a shout out to Victoria in the chat. Hi, Elena. See, Quinny is finished The Nanny earlier and getting a head start on Divine Rivals reread. You know, I tried to get 2 different book clubs to read Divine Rivals, and it like got to like second place in the voting, but like it didn't win, and I'm sad because I would be reading it this month too. But
it's my favorite book.
That is a really high claim.
I mean, I love it. Like, I've never spent so much on a special edition book because I couldn't get it through Fairy Loot. I was like, it's worth it.
Do you dare say how much you spent?
Yeah, so it's hanging out up here. Let me show you. I don't know if you
I
can
know
see
what
it.
you're talking about. I have it.
I spent $175 on it.
Okay, honestly, I thought you were gonna say worse because I saw those books going for like really high prices, and I subscribe, so like I have a copy, but I haven't read it yet. But I was like,
no.
should I sell it? Maybe, but
I
should
haggled. Like the person was selling it, I think for $200 or $250 or something, and I was like, "Can you please come down? Like, please."
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lucrative business, I guess, to be a reseller of books. I've never done it, but apparently some people make a lot of money. Elena just got The Becoming by Nora Roberts book 2. You know, I'm also going through that moment of like all my library holds are coming in and I didn't snooze at any of them as I should have. So I've got like a couple to finish. I've been doing the audiobook of Iron Flame, which I have mixed feelings about. So that one's actually expiring today. It's so long. It was hard for me to finish it in time because it was like a 2-week hold. And then I realized if I can at least get to the point where it says there's 15 hours left, then I can use my Spotify audio because I haven't used it yet. And so that's how I'm hacking the system for that. But I also just got the book for what's it called? Like My Life with the Walter Boys or whatever
Oh
that
yeah,
series
I've heard of
is
that
on
one.
Netflix. And I need to read it first, but I want to watch it in the new year. So I'm hoping to read that on break if I finish my readathon books. Ooh, Nikki, hot cocoa.
Sounds cozy.
I want to know like her brand of hot cocoa. That is a very specific question, but like this is my second year doing it. I set up like a little hot cocoa bar on the counter. So like, and then I put my little like crock pot and I just want like a mix or something easy. We've tried to melt chocolate. Like I don't want to do that anymore, but I want to know like what's the good cocoa brand. I don't know. It's fun. I'm doing good. I'm just getting ready. Like I said, we're leaving. So I feel like I have like this really long checklist and a lot of things to do before Christmas, but it's good. It's all good things. You?
I'm in a food coma.
We
We just got back from celebrating my partner. So we obviously bought a house a couple months ago, but he also right before Thanksgiving sold his condo. So like we were celebrating that and jokingly said we were celebrating our 6-year anniversary. So we went to eat to a Brazilian steakhouse.
Ooh, that will put you in a food coma. Yes, 100%. That makes sense. Well, congrats on all of the things. The house
Thanks.
anniversary, everything. A lot of good things. Good evening. Good evening. So formal. Hello. Sounds cozy. That's the vibes for tonight. I even lit a candle.
Ooh,
So
I should do
really
that.
getting after it today. Ooh, morning for Kay. Good morning, Kay.
I believe Kay's in the UK.
Ooh, that's cool. You have a plan, Elena, and I like it. You know exactly what you're reading, and that is more than I can say about me. Let's see, Team Nutcracker checking in. Oh no, Kristin is fighting off a migraine. Happy I went with the red pajamas. I did post. I have a lot of Christmas pajamas and I posted so you guys could help me vote. But now that they're doing like the Santa Claus show, they had some merch in like the Disney store. And I've always watched the movie and wanted their like silky pajamas that Santa has with his embroidery. And like they actually made it real this year. So
It's a great color on you.
Thank you. I don't have the little like hot cocoa mug. Do you know what I'm talking about in the movie?
I think so.
It's like a really weird shaped mug. And they sell it now. And I'm like, I think I'm gonna need to buy it. I'll show you guys. I'll pull it up. It's so cute. It's like obnoxious, but like in case you haven't noticed, I get a little obnoxious when it comes to this. So I think that's fine. Okay. Look at that. So like the movie one is more like this, right? It's more like metal, but the one they have is like, I don't know what that's made out of, maybe ceramic, and it has like the little quote on there. But I love the legs, like the little reindeer, and I'm like, this is very ridiculous, but I kind of need it. Now that I have the pajamas, it's like a set, right? Ridiculous. Mistletoe.
Yes, I did. I know I was reading that one on Kristin's. I think Kristin was sprinting. Somebody was sprinting. So yes, I loved it.
Night Garden. Greetings on Team Candy Cane. And today I'm going to be tackling Dancer by reading Skeleton Knight in Another World, Volume 1. That sounds cool. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fun. I like it. Nicole is trying to finish Rock, Paper, Scissors, then continuing Berserk Deluxe Volume 2. I want to read Rock, Paper, Scissors. That's the
Alice Feeney book.
I feel like we keep talking about Alice Feeney. Like she keeps coming up. She's popular.
I feel like her and Frida McFadden are the two thriller girlies.
They're like the it girls of the moment. ITGIRL. I was like, I can't spell. I'm sorry. I wish VA Paris would be in that, but I guess I just need to like make it be my own like personal mission. because I feel like her writing and like her plot twists are like right there. She just doesn't have as much of the hype now, but she has, I think, 6 books now. So like it could happen. It could happen. Yay, Mistletoe. Our team is showing up for us. Thanks, guys. Going to try and read Check and Mate because it's due back in 2 days, but I'm struggling to get into it. My other 2 books are Daisy Hates and Reminders of Him. I really like Check and Mate. I feel like, I don't know how far you are in, but like in the beginning, to me, the chess was a little bit boring, but I did definitely get into it. So hopefully.
Speaking of chess, did you guys see that The Queen's Gambit season 2 is coming?
Wait, why did I think this was like a limited series? Like I didn't realize season 2 was a thing.
I'm pretty sure. I saw like a little poster for it.
What?
Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm confused because don't quote me on that. Because earlier on social media, I saw this post for Alice in Borderlands coming out. And it said December 10th. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's already out. Cool. And then I go do some research. And that was like a poster for the first season. They said that the new season's not coming out till I think like 2025. Now I just Googled this because I did see a Queen's Gambit 2 poster. And now it says, no, there is no season 2. So I don't know who's creating these fake posters, but I am getting caught by them all.
People are doing like fake posters, and I've been seeing like fake trailers on TikTok for like movies and shows too. And some of them are like done really well. Like it's very sneaky, but I'm also a person who like skips past a trailer because I don't want to see it because I feel like it ruins too much of like the movie or the show. But I don't know. They're getting sneaky with it. They're getting too good. Yes. Feel better, Kristin. Kay is reading My Christmas #1 by Leonie Mack, over halfway through and want to finish today. Free reading now has finished my Reindeer Readthon submissions. Kay, already? That's impressive. I'm very impressed. That's so cool. What's everyone reading? I'm starting with 9th House if you just got here.
I'm doing Mistletoe.
We'll have to see what you end up reading after too, because I'm sure you'll breeze through it. Good luck, Abby. You got this. I like that you're being responsible and studying. You got this. Okay, only have my son, 26 and Rachel. Cozy home day. That sounds so nice. Just low key. I like it. Hi, Megan. Jessica, hello. Calvin, hello. Hoping to start the Christmas bookshop tonight. Loving Kingdom of Sweets so far. That has also just been a really popular one this entire readathon as well. Keeps coming up. Hello, Snazzy Moose. Basic girly Swiss Miss. You can't go wrong with Swiss Miss.
That's what we used to.
I've tried like a couple flavors in the past from Cost Plus World Market. I don't know if you guys have that where you are, but like they have all these like cool items from different areas around the world and just like home goods and snacks and all sorts of things. And both times I'm like, this was just like expensive, but not good. So, you know, Swiss Miss delivers. Continuing Sky and Breath and listening to the audio while reading because it's so long.
Those are chunky books.
Well, at least you have motivation. I don't know if this is how you are, but for me, if I have like a long book like that and I know like the next one's coming out, like at least it gives me timing to work with, you know, like I'll read it much faster. For sure. Hi, Liz. Listening to the September House and doing house chores. Nice. Some Christmas prep, perhaps. That cover is also really, really pretty. The mug is in need. Okay, thank you for justifying this for me. I was like, one person said yes. Okay, I'll buy it. Divine Rivals 2 is out Tuesday. Is that why you guys are doing the sprints?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I scheduled them like a couple of months ago. I was like, oh, we're doing this.
That's cool. No, I will read it and I'll let you know when I do, but I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Audiobook is not out in UK until 4th of January. Who did that scheduling?
What? That's wild.
It's weird how like sometimes they're slightly different like that, because then I feel like, I mean, obviously
But you would
you're on.
think like digital stuff would come out like universe, like around the world at the same time. Stupid.
I mean, it makes sense for like how they get paperbacks before and we start with hardcovers and how those could be slightly different, but like the digital thing doesn't make sense, especially because like it's both in English too. Like there's not translations happening. I mean, they're different publishers, so that's probably why, but still weird. Still weird. Reading Christmas by the Book by Anne Marie Ryan. Christmas vibes. Hell yeah. All right. Getting through our comments, and we will start the sprint after we check in with everybody. Laura is making some progress with Starling House. So good so far. I'm reading it for Donner. That is one of those books that like I'm super excited to read and somehow ended up with like a bunch of copies of it. I didn't mean to do it. But okay. I did request the ARC and I was like, perfect, because I've read her other books and almost all of them. And so I was super hyped. I got the ARC and then I went on a trip. So I did not read it. And then while I was on that trip, Reese's book club sent me like a box and they put that as one of the books in there, which I was like, okay, great. This is awesome. Now I have a finished copy. Cool. And then like a week ago, I got I can't remember if it was a Lumicrate or Fairy Loot. Like I subscribed to both every single month. And recently they chose it as their book pick. And I'm like, I have not read this book and I now have 3 copies.
Oh my
This
gosh.
feels excessive. So once I read it, like I'll decide which one I want to keep. Cause like most likely I'm not gonna keep 3 copies unless it's like something I like adore, you know? But I hear it's good. I hope you like it. Rock, paper, scissors was the only Alice Feeney I gave above a 3-star. Okay. That's some tea, Quinny. Candy cane in the party. John says he's going to get as far into the Book Thief as I can. The Book Thief. Bring your tissues. Bring your tissues. It's one of those books that's like so good and you recommend it, but like, I don't know if I could ever reread it. It's hard. Britney Spears' memoir. Oh, also speaking of another hard and sad read in a completely different way, but
I definitely want to read that in 2024.
I actually really like the audiobook. I know a lot of people have like mixed feelings, but like, I mean, I also listen to it sped up, so that always helps.
Read by Brittany, is it?
No, the beginning is she does like a little excerpt where she like says a little message about like, thanks for reading her book. This is why she's not reading the whole thing herself. And essentially it just boils down to like, it's already traumatic enough for her to live it and then write it like she didn't want to read it. But it's Michelle Williams, if you know who that is. I know you're not good with actresses. I know her from The Greatest Showman, the blonde, the mom.
I've seen her before.
She's great and she does a really great job. And I found that when I was listening to her on like, I think I listened to like 1.7 or 2 speed, I almost thought she sounds a bit like Brittany. Like maybe that's why they picked her, or she was doing like a mild impression. Like I forgot it wasn't Brittany reading. Like, I don't know. It didn't bother me personally. I thought she did a good job. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Okay, let's see. I think we're almost to the end here. Let's see. Nestle is not as good as Swiss Miss. That's all the store in stock last week. You know, I've only ever bought Swiss Miss. I've never gotten the Nestle brand.
I've done Land O'Lakes. They come with these little packets.
Like the butter.
Like the butter brand, but it's like hot chocolate brands. And I really like, they have a caramel one. They have like a bunch of different like flavored ones. what was one? Butterscotch, white chocolate. They have some chocolate mint ones, I think. I thought their variety was good for having individual packets on display.
I didn't get any like different flavors. I think I have like just like a classic flavor one, but I found at Target they have like different marshmallow toppers and they're like in different shapes. So they were like little stockings and little snowflakes. So I got those. I got the mix, and then I post about it like all the time on my Instagram stories. But like every time at Christmas, Target gets these flavored whipped creams. So they have like a gingerbread flavor, they have a peppermint, they have a hot cocoa, and they have a salted caramel. And I don't believe they have any more. Those are the only 4 I've seen. And I know that they have 4 because I like literally drink them in my coffee every single day. Like I don't put any creamer or any milk. I'll drink hot coffee and then I'll just put whipped cream and it's perfect. And I drink it like all December, November every year. Super good. But I bought more for the hot chocolate. Should be reading Starling House, but I'm in a contemporary romance binge instead. That is so me. I'm like, oh, I should be like reading this like really cool, amazing story. But then no, I'm always reading romance. Not that those aren't amazing in their own way, but they always tempt me. Always. Hi, Holly. Starling House quite a bit. Just takes time to get through it. I find all of her writing to be like that, honestly. Like it takes time to get into it and through it. But then once I read it, I was like, wow, I liked that. But it's not a quick read. Have you read any of her books? No?
But I do have this one. I hear good things.
Okay. Still reading Long Way Round. You got this. Can't wait for Ruthless Vows. That's book 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it's out on Book of the Month.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I always like how you can get them a little bit early with Book of the Month. Like I feel like that's one thing that tempts me to sign up for it, you know? Not that I'm gonna read it any earlier, let's be honest, but I do find that very cool. Knowing is coming out and all the hype around has definitely been a big motivator. I need a little fire under my butt to get things read for sure. Study a drowning accident too. It happens to the best of us. Got a plan. I like it. Page 70 of 9th House, I'm very confused. Nikki, we'll be confused and reading it together at the same time.
So
I'm still
Nikki,
confused.
actually, both of you, since you're reading 9th House, it is a very confusing book. I wrote a review on Goodreads.
Okay.
Let me find it real quick. But I did post on that review. I'm trying to make sure I didn't spoil anything before I send you there.
Okay.
But I did post in it. I didn't spoil it. Okay. I posted in it that I used this one website that has a section by section recap or summary. Because I was like, am I understanding this correctly? I'll send it to you guys.
Okay. I wish I would have had that before I got like halfway through the book.
I would still go back and read those sections because it'll be like prologue to chapter 4. Here's what happened. Chapters 5 through 11. Here's what happened. So just so you can see what's up.
I feel like this is one of those books that like once you get it, you're gonna want to like start over and reread it now that you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will say that Hellbent was easier to understand and was more interesting.
Okay, at least. Because I'm going to probably read it in January. We'll continue the buddy read and do like more. In line for listening to the audiobook from my library on Libby. Nice. Love Libby. The narrator is doing a great job. She even sounds like Brittany. See, I thought so too, Joe. I thought so too. But I didn't hear anyone else say that, so I feel better. I enjoyed the Brittany memoir. Well, not enjoy because I was angry and sad for her, but thought it was good. I agree. I feel like it gives you a lot of insight into like her kooky Instagram and why she posts like the things she does and why she reacts the way she does and just like how her brain works, which I think we all had a lot of questions about because she's not the Brittany that we all knew from before. She's obviously changed a lot and been through a lot. So I found that part like really interesting and I found it like, I don't know. I think it's good because I think a lot of people were too hard on her, and now that they understand like the other side of it. Michelle Williams is Heath Ledger's baby mama. That's true.
Maybe that's where I know her from.
I forgot that. Heath Ledger.
Yes, Quinn.
Now I want to try it. I'm gonna look for it. Oh no, the beef goes way back since she's.
Oh,
Oh, I like how I just pick like Greatest Showman, like her most recent thing. Heavenly. Deals happening in the chat. The extra copies. All right, we are almost done here. Remembered yesterday I had to read Madame Bovary for a book club. Damn. Okay. Good, Nikki. We can DM about this. Maybe just send each other like voice memos of screaming. So confused. Okay. I think that like I need time to sink into this book, so I'm thinking a 40-minute sprint. Does that work for you?
yep.
I know you usually like the 40 minutes anyway. Okay.
Maybe I'll finish the book in that time.
Yeah, I think you will, right?
It's only 50. And I have the audio for it, so.
Ooh, okay. All right, let us know in the chat which reindeer you're gonna pick. We've got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know who you think is gonna be the winner. Let me turn off
number 2.
These sounds so we don't freak out. Come on, there we go. All right. All right, happy sprinting, everyone. We'll see you in 40 minutes. Congrats.
Darn.
For 4. Not me. All right. How'd you do?
I got halfway through the book, so I'm on 24, page 24 out of 50. It's interesting. It's just quick and easy. And I've been doing some diamond painting. Let me show you my progress. It's gonna be really bright. Hold on. So this is what I'm doing.
Ooh, that looks so fun.
These 2 sections left.
Damn, that's cool. How long did you say those take you to do usually?
This one probably has taken me like a week, but I haven't been working on it as like hardcore this week because I've been trying to do some work stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That's fun. I need like a little hobby like that, like something.
It's fun. These are cheap off of Amazon. I know there's some better companies out there that are a little bit more expensive, but I also think they give bigger canvases. This one is just good size for the desk.
Yeah. I've got like a couple puzzles to do, and so I'm sure I'll do those soon. I like easy puzzles though. I don't want it to be too hard. Like when they're too hard, I just like lose patience. I don't know. It's too
We
hard.
actually got a white elephant gift. Let me show you guys. I have to wrap it. It's a double-sided 500-piece puzzle.
Fun!
And then I guess the other side is like a landscape.
That's cool. So. That's funny that it's double-sided. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I know.
It makes sense. Like if your colors are distinct, like that one was, like it's pretty easy to distinguish which side, I would think. Hello, Jean. Hi, welcome in. Took a nap. You know, I feel like holidays are just like the best time to take naps. I don't know. 49% of Golden Key by Cass Geller. Nice, nice. Hello, Robin. Thanks for popping in to say hello. And hello to Jess. Emily got here with 20 minutes left in the sprint, starting V for Vendetta. Ooh. Never read it. Sounds good though. Hi and 2. Hope everyone is well on this last evening of autumn. I didn't even realize that. That's fun. Sharing some peppermint cocoa. Nice. And the like button. Yes, that reminds me, friends, if you haven't already, we are, of course, streaming on both of our channels because we're cool like that. So if you're watching on Vanessa's, pop over to mine when you can and drop a like or a comment there too, and then vice versa. So just so it goes both ways. And if you aren't subscribed to either of us, please do so. You love books. We love books. So, I mean, I think you'll like our channels. Let's see. Coda is into a bottle of wine. Hell yeah. That sounds amazing. What kind of wine? Are you a wine drinker at all? Oh, you're muted, my dear.
Okay, sorry. When I do drink, yes. But I think I drink wine that not everybody likes, which is Moscato. It's more of like a desserty kind of wine.
It's super sweet, but it is really fun. I have a friend who's like the Moscato girl too. So like we always like bring one if she's coming.
My best friend, who her birthday is actually today, for her wedding, she served like they had an open bar, but behind the bar she had a couple of bottles of Moscato specifically for me. So if I walked up there and said, "Hey, I'm Vanessa," they're like, "Oh, we have a bottle specifically for you." I was like, "Oh, that's so cool."
That's so thoughtful. That's super cute. Yeah. That's cool. I'm definitely like a red wine girly. I go for a Pinot Noir usually or a Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm a wine girl for sure. Read nothing but ate dinner. Hey, that's productive to me. 30 pages. Nice, nice, Quinny. Jen, hello. Reading The Stone Sky by N.K. Jemisin. Got to 68%. That's the author of the 5th season, right? That's the one I want to read. I just made a post recently about like all the series that I want to read in 2024, and that's one of them. Snazzy Moose worked on clearing out the spare room closet, took out trash, started laundry, turned on the robot vacuum cleaner, and now putting away clean dishes 31% into the September house.
Very productive.
I'm impressed. Holly Lynn reads 48% through Coraline for the star sign prompt. Capricorn. Nice. Once I finish this one, I will have completed all of the readathon prompts.
Wow.
Damn. I have to read like 5 more books till I finish, but I honestly think I will. I think I can do it. John, page 142. Really like the story so far. I don't know how far I'm away from the crying parts, but I'm sure I will. Oh, yes, I'm sure you will too, unfortunately. It's just one of those books. 24 pages of Starling House. Nice, Laura. Megan finished dinner, had a soda, and loves sweet wine too. There you go.
Oh, yay.
Club. Sweet wine club. Also into a bottle of wine, Pinot Noir for me. Oh, look, we each have one to join our wine club.
Yeah, usually if I go out to a restaurant and people want to drink or something and they don't have Moscato, Riesling is my second choice, which is also another very sweet wine.
It is. It is really good though. I like it too. Omar and I have been on like a health kick. We're not doing hard 75 anymore, but since we got back from LA, we haven't drank at all. I think it's like 60 something days now.
Wow.
So I don't know. I'm not like necessarily intending to quit for forever, especially because we're going to Germany next year. And I really want to like drink beer in Germany, but it is, I don't know, it's nice. And I've been having fun like making little mocktails and things. So I've been saving like little recipes for Christmas because both of his brothers, like one of their girlfriends and one of their wives, like they don't drink either. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll just make some fun little mocktails for us all.
Are you going to Oktoberfest?
No, we're going in the summer. I wish.
Oh,
I would like to
okay.
go one day for sure.
It's so fun. It's wild. Oh my gosh.
It looks like a lot. Okay, John said the book thief has a movie. Have to read the book first. Of course, of course. I haven't seen the movie. I don't know if I will. I don't know. I kind of just like have this like sentimental sweet spot for that book where like I kind of almost don't want to watch it, you know? Like I kind of want to just leave it how it is. Cindy Lou joined late working on Anathem by Neil Stevenson because when the prompt said at least 500 pages, why not go for a book that's almost twice that? I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, somebody could do it and it could be you. It ain't going to be me, but I'm impressed. That's cool. Third book of a series. Zach said, Madame Bovary is going very well. Almost got to chapter 8. Going to have an amaretto and cranberry juice. It tastes like cherry pie. That actually reminds me, there's like a drink trending on TikTok right now using like tart cherry juice. Apparently something that's within that juice is really good for helping you fall asleep. So people are making like these like sleepy little juice mocktails with it, and I want to buy some. It sounds good. I like sour and tart things, and I like cherry. Hi, Michael. Emily, also a red wine drinker. Tonight is hard cider. Bring it on. And checking in again on how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing in the chat? I'm still good.
I'm getting tired.
No, I've been yawning a little bit too. I think that like maybe we'll just do 2 sprints tonight if everyone is cool with that.
I usually can hang when there's a sprint going till like 11, but I think it's that food. The food is just,
Holidays are exhausting too, I feel like. I don't know, like so many things you're thinking about getting ready and preparing for, and I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Happy holidays. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Wow.
Go Sun. That's
I think
awesome.
he's on Snowflake, is that right? And your husband's on Candy Cane.
I remember her husband being on Candy Cane.
Remind me.
Let us know. Okay.
But yeah, that's awesome though. Like, I think this is a super engaging way to get kiddos to read books, right?
For sure. I think it's fun. I don't know. It's cool that like they can all do it together too.
Mhm.
I love that. I've seen too, like certain couples on TikTok will like read a book and then they'll swap and then like the other person will read what they just read. And I'm like, that is the cutest thing. One day I need to train Omar to do that.
I did get my partner to read Akatar, and he was like, "This book is so stupid."
He did not like it. Darn.
Yeah, and I was like, "Okay, well, I guess fantasy romance is not for you." He's much more of a high fantasy person,
Okay.
so
It's fair.
at least he tried.
Yeah, that's true. Points for trying for sure. Participation points. Omar's definitely like a nonfiction guy. Like he reads articles all the time. He reads the news, but he's not much of like a book reader, but he's slowly starting to read a little bit more, but it's all nonfiction. So
Mhm.
maybe if I join him there. Like he wants to read Atomic Habits and like The Science of Longevity and some of those books. So
Mhm.
I'm not opposed to reading those. They just wouldn't be my first choice.
Right, right. Yeah, Kyle reads a lot of manga, so
Fun. See, I could get
that's
on
fun.
board with that. All right. Well, let's do one more sprint.
Sounds
Another
good.
40. Okay. And Atomic Habits is good.
I've
I'm
heard
planning to
good
do
things
an
about it.
audiobook. Yeah, it's really popular and I'm sure for a good reason.
I might pick it up for New Year's.
Okay. This time I'm gonna remember to say which reindeer. Because last time I forgot to say out loud and then I just put it in the chat.
Yeah, also I think it's so funny because I was like looking at the comments and I was like, wait a minute, I never commented. And it
I
when you
know,
type
that was
something,
weird.
it double types for both of us.
Yeah. Super sneakiness over here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with the sickly looking reindeer, number 1.
That's true. He is a little green. What's going on there? Aw, poor little guy having a rough day. I think I'm feeling number 4 for once. I like the orange. I think I'm gonna go with number 4. All right. Well, I will kick us off here. Everyone, happy sprinting. This will be our final sprint of the night. So check in the chat with which reindeer you think is going to win, and if you need a good page marker, sometimes I like to put what page I'm on or what percent I'm on, so then I know later where I got to. All right. We'll see you in 40. Yeah, number 2. Congrats to all of you who chose number 2. Kay sent us the update on the fam. Son is Team Snowflake. Hubby is Team Candy Cane. Hubby is on his 3rd read, I think. Iron Flame. Nice.
That's a big book, so.
It's a long one. It's very, very long. Victoria, page 106 of Kingdom of Sweets. Coda is a Malbec guy. Nice. Or Shiraz or Syrah. Nice, nice. Red wine all the way. Come into your house. Sounds like you've got the good stuff. Little north of Tipsy. Oh, so just for mandatory letter wine person expectation. Love you guys. That's so sweet. The only downside of wine is who's reading. You know what? I feel that. I always like the idea of a glass of wine when I'm reading, but maybe like a romance or something that's like pretty light and quick to read. But for the most part, I'm not processing much if I'm drinking a glass of wine.
So Nightbot's my like little channel mod thingy that just tells me to hydrate. And apparently it doesn't like when people do too many emojis, which is stupid. I'm going to have to like update
it. The hydration reminders are nice though. Yeah, what are Nightbot's pronouns?
It's a good question.
It's funny. All right, let's see. Thanks for coming, Emily. You finished volume 1, hopping off early, spending time with family. Well, enjoy. Hi, Nick. And bye, Emily. Let's see. A few more updates here. Kay got to 171, 371. That's really getting him to focus on reading. Awesome.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that's so nice. Aw. Makes me happy. Jen got to 74% of the stone sky, heading to bed. Thanks for the sprints. How far did you get?
I have 5 pages left.
Ah, perfect. Are you going to finish before you go to sleep or leave it for tomorrow?
Yeah, I would say this is actually fairly spicy. I mean, it got right to the point. It's a little, I don't know. I'm reading this for a fated mates trope for some other readathon that I'm participating in. And it's a little insta-lovey, which I guess that's kind of like fated mates can be like that. So, yeah, it's like they met each other and all of a sudden they're like, I love you. Let's have a baby. And I'm like, okay,
but isn't that kind of Wreck the Halls also? Like they were totally fated mates and also insta love. That's funny. That's just your curse right now. Kay finished their puzzle, ready to start Divine Rivals. Nice.
Tomorrow.
Zach loves the Kingdom of Sweets. Made a completely unwise decision to push myself at the end of the year so I can get to 45,000 pages.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness. That's cool. That's really cool. John made it to 170 of the Book Thief. So many hateable characters. That is true. That is true. I made it pretty far, so I've only got a little bit left. And I feel like now is finally the time of the book I've like got momentum. Like some things are a little like, it's just there's so many characters. And so sometimes my brain takes a second for the characters. But I decided I'm just going to like push through to the end tonight. I'm going to go make some popcorn and I'm going to just like bang it out, finish. And then I'm going to look for like a booktube video explaining everything that I read so that I can like finish processing it.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That's my plan. Thanks for coming, Kay. Thanks for hanging out. 50 pages left. Definitely gonna finish tonight. I mean, unfortunately, this isn't going to count for any points, but if I finish this one, then I can read something that does count. So, nice. All right. So that is going to be our final sprint of the night. Tomorrow, there's actually some more fun reindeer readathoning happening. Is it the same time also?
I think Eric's doing stuff at 3,
Okay, let me
like
see.
a trivia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's sprints. I think it's just trivia.
It's Christmas trivia. Let me see. I've got it on my calendar. Okay, it's 3 o'clock Eastern, so 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. noon. I think I'll be there. I am not 100% yet sure when we'll be hitting the road for the Christmas travels, but I may or may not be there. But if I'm on the road, I'll at least be in the chat. But yeah, it'll be some fun Christmas trivia, just like some fun games with some of your hosts here. So that's what'll be happening tomorrow.
And if you want sprints, I'm sprinting tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern.
Nice.
And also
Always
5 p.m.
sprinting.
I know. I just had so many events that I wanted to do before the end of the year. So I will be on the computer like all day tomorrow.
No, I love it. Like I love the commitment. Like I always know that like if I need to get something done, I can find Vanessa online to tune into. So it's nice. It's good. All right, few more messages here. We're saying hello to Christina and good night.
Hello.
Hello and good night. Once again, make sure to subscribe to both of us as well as our fellow Reindeer Readthon co-hosts that are all listed down below. If you need any of those links, those are also all down below. We will save the replays for the sprints to our channels in case you want to rewatch later. We also have all of the other old sprints that we hosted on our channels as well. So I know sometimes things don't happen in your certain time zones and they're just as good later, so
yeah, and if you finished Wreck the Halls, not in time for yesterday's live show, you can always go back and watch that.
It was really fun. We did like a little mini book club discussion and like the chat got super into it. We got super into it. It was like an interesting book to talk about. I don't know. It was really fun. So we've got that up there too. All right. Well, thanks again for hanging out, everyone. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow and in the Discord. Bye.